This next poem is about an experience I had in a bathroom once. It's called Of Course Size Counts, based on a true story. Sitting on the toilet, there's a spider on the wall. I hope to God Almighty he won't nod off and fall. I pray upon porcelain pulpit that spider stays awake. He hasn't moved for ages and I worry his 8 legs ache. I'm sure that once I read that spiders actually sleep, but not above my head now, and not on walls that steep. I need to know. I know. I'll blow with windy puckered lips, guaranteed to make him go. So I'll watch my evening breath completely have no effect and think maybe my actions should be a little more direct. So twisting my tense neck and torso, I blow considerably harder. And he wakes up quick from spider's dreams, begins his human nightmare drama. As he drops down behind my back, I'm up in a second, leaving that cack. Please don't giggle now. This is a serious time. There's no room for toilet humour, however obvious or sublime. Now there's only one thing worse than seeing black hairy spider. It's when you have to search. Become black hairy spider, find her. So with trousers round my ankles, I carefully lower the lid and find pink fluffy cover. Now where in hell's he hid? I spy toilet brush holder, probably yes, that's where. And so looking, but not seeing, I feel an itch on the back of my hair. Holding myself corpse still, because spiders don't eat the dead. I wait for another little movement, for the proof is attached to my head. But there he is, I see him as he runs across the floor. And with total relief, I jump for joy. And then he runs no more. It was an accident, clumsy me, as I've just squished him flat. And my nemesis is dead now, wearing a 6-foot human hat. And this just highlights the difference between a man and a spider's view. That when it comes to standing on the back of heads, really depends who's who on who. Thank you. Look, the fans. This poem is called A Stupid Invention. The zip is a damn stupid invention. A bizarre creation, a twisted conception, placed on the trousers, pressing the crotch, with unrelenting metal teeth that never forgive a botch. So every day we must stay aware for fears of tears of catching hair, or in unbelievably jamming in a cotton lock when you know it could chew straight through a... Who on earth gave this a patent for us to wear? A mental patient? And even though we know all this bad design crap, we still walk around wearing scaled down bear trap. Just think, in theory, you could catch a bear, if you were ever brave enough to put a bear there. Obviously it's different for women, because they don't protrude. But I won't enter into that for now for fear of getting too crude. And I know the zip's there for when we need to go, but for donkey's years we've had Velcro. An easier way of connecting pieces so the fear of knob being bitten ceases. So there's not much going for it, if you agree with any of this. But still it's better than nothing, say jeans, or we would literally be taking the piss. Thank you. Got another 2 if that's okay. His next poem's called Hometown. I come from a horrible place in the West Midlands called Walsall, but it is my hometown, so this is a poem about that. Walsall makes saddles. It's our heritage, claim to fame. Leatherwork and bridlery made us noticed, but never again. Now I know there's nothing unique or magical about this, of course. I just find it ironic that our reputation sits between an arse and a horse. This is where I grew up, where I watched the world roll round. This is where my heart's cupped, love's lost and labour's found. And it's always changing, and it's always the same. And that skyline on tiptoe I see, that Walsall is my background frame, so a horse or an arse I shall be. But I am proud to have my dreams born there, as proud as you should be of yours. Wherever your roots or people care, wherever your knocks unlock lit doors. I need my glasses for this one. I apologise in advance. This poem is called Nature Can Be a Mother. Right now, I wish to discharge a horror story to your mind. It pertains to males again, and it's unneeded, unjust, unkind. It's a savage tale of nature causing any young man dread, when the vagrant, unexpected erection fills that pant space with lead. Silently stretching itself out, looming with menace in the dark, to be uncaged, to be at large, to be roaming free, full rhino charge. But you're sitting on a bus. Just quiet, don't want no fuss, don't want no monster rock on, you can't even give it a hand. Think quickly, make a deal, go down and I'll see you later as planned. But unexpected stays there, holds firm and stands its ground, but you need to do something quickly because your stop is coming around. So you stare out of the window, looking at the houses and trees, when you see a whole bunch of schoolgirls with summer school skirts above summer school knees. You wrench your gaze away, examine your ticket instead. It's working, it's descending, but then your eyes are led to a lady who's just ascending, comes swinging up the aisle. Oh no, not now, he's back in a flash, give us a look, I'm feeling vile. Yes, you are, now get yourself down, spoke through clenched teeth, underneath clenched frown. This is that undignified nightmare, as you see that your stop is here. Standing up now with one extra limb. People might laugh or run in fear. You never know how people will react when faced with a hardened criminal. Shuffling past them all at head height, praying your effect on them is minimal. So shoving sweaty hands in pockets and holding your head up high, you make your way to the front of the bus to jump off. Then you're called by a guy. Oi mate, you left your bag. Freezing solid in every place. The whole bus awaits your decision. Could you turn now, go head to face? With you the centre of attention, risk their attention on your centre? If only young men were taught how to act. But there's no banana-sized problem mentor. No tips, no tricks to help pass it off, to cover the shame in your pants. So what would I do? Well, I'm giving no clue. And if it happens to you, perchance, you will have to make your own choice. Deal with it the best that you can. Because for the proof that nature can be a mother, it's in the bloodshot eye of young man. Thank you for listening.